Yo, what's up, dudes? New camera. Let me know how it looks. It says it's high definition, 1280 by 720. I think that's pretty fucking nice. Alright, give it a little test run, see how it runs, see how it looks on it. Friggin' YouTube. It's Friday night. The wife's working late. I'm done everything I had to do, so I'm bored. I was thinking about PMs I've gotten in the past. You know, I try to think of questions people ask me to do a video on it. But the worst thing you want to do is, if you got a YouTube channel, is do the video of the same thing over and over again. So I want to try to, I know I touched bases on this before, but I'm going to try to get a little bit into more detail with it. Okay. Alright. As you can see, damn, fucking tripod again. As you can see, this is my Colt with my new VZ grips on it, looking smoking like fucking Batman's 1911. Yeah. I don't know how you guys could like the wood grips over these. Some guys didn't like it. I don't see that, man. That's crazy. Them wood grips are nice, but this gun's too nice for wood grips. Wood grips look good on a GI, you know, or an old Colt, original 1911. But I don't like them on the modern 1911s. I think these are nice. These grips are awesome. Yeah, I want to show you something. Let me show you this first. See this type of ammunition with this cone shape projectile in there, and it has a stud in there and all. I just don't like the way it's shaped. I've said this before. The chamber is not shaped like that. The chamber is rounded. And sometimes with this kind of ammunition, and this is self-defense ammunition, so you're not going to find out too often because it's too expensive to shoot. But sometimes the edge gets caught, and it doesn't, like, if you want to, let me see, how can I say this? If you want to empty the chamber, sometimes the edge of this gets caught, which will relate to problems, other problems, I would think. I got one in here, there's one in the chamber. Okay, so just letting you know. And I didn't chamber it yet. I'm going to chamber it. Now it'll chamber fine. Okay? But watch when I try to eject it. So let me move this over here. Now I want to chamber it around. Okay, it's in there. This is my Springfield XD. And it's not the fucking gun, so, you know, if you're an XD hater, be like, oh, it's because it's an XD. These XDs don't fucking jam, okay? These things run great. Now, there's one in the chamber. As you can see, the chamber indicator is up there. Now, watch when I try to eject the live round, okay? Okay, now it's not going to do it. It's going to make a fucking liar out of me. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. It was just doing it. Okay. Okay, what it was doing, it was doing this. I don't want to keep doing it because it's dangerous, okay? I was hoping it would do it in front of the camera, but it didn't. What it was doing is, it was going like this and getting caught on this edge right here. Let me try it one more time. I wanted to show you that it was doing it, and then put a different type of ammunition in it, and then it doesn't do it. Now it's fucking working. You know what probably happened? It wore off and rounded off the end of the bullet there. Now it's coming out. Motherfucker. Anyway, well, it was doing it. And what happened was, probably the only thing I can think of is whoever made this particular bullet, maybe it's too long and ain't pushed down in there enough, whoever reloaded this. But I don't like the way these are shaped. It was getting caught on the edge like this. So as soon as I took that out, it was doing it a lot. So every time. Now it's not doing it, probably because it worked its way out. But when I put this one in, it didn't even do it a little bit. This type. You want to put this kind of ammunition in your pistols, man, for self-defense. You want it rounded as possible. And as soon as I put it in with this, they weren't getting caught anymore. So I was just trying to prove a point that I've never liked these kind. This shape, it looks like a crayon shape. I don't like them. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I might just throw them in a pan of oil and deactivate them. You ever want to deactivate a bullet? You throw it in a can of oil and it contaminates the primer and then it won't fire. You got to do it for at least 24 hours. So if you got some old bullets, that's how you deactivate them. So that sucks that it didn't do it. It would have been an educational video today. It's not doing it. This is a bad mo. I love this XD, man. What a nice trigger. Anyway, I will replace that ammo with this ammo. I'm gonna put this ammo in there. It's more reliable, it's rounder, the chamber's smoother. That's what I'm going to use. Sorry I didn't show you guys. It sucks. That would have been cool. But let's see how many we got in here. 6, 7, 8. One more. Sucker's tight. That's for that Uplola reloader, man. That sucker's the shit. That works great. But these magazines are great. Now I'll use them. They chamber real sweet. You don't even feel the round going in the chamber. What I mean by that is, when I say that, if a gun chambers roughly, you could feel it. You can actually feel it. This is safe now. This gun is safe. Okay. The chamber indicator is flat. The decocker pin's in. That's why I love these Springfield XDs. There's nothing's going to happen. You don't really necessarily have to pay attention too much with these modern guns, with the chambering, because these modern guns are so reliable because of, you know, the way the technology is, and you know, times are different now. But where the fuck's that thing at? When you buy a 1911, even though they're modern now, and they did tweak them for 100 years, and in my opinion, you get a good 1911, it's just as reliable as the most reliable gun there is. When you chamber a round, when I mean by a rough chambering round, you will feel it. I swear you will. If the gun is a jammer and it chambers rough, when you pull the slide, rack the slide, and the round goes in the chamber, when it chambers roughly, you will feel it in the frame. You'll just feel it. You will feel it. Because I've had so many 1911s that some chamber smoother than the other. This one I never paid attention to, but this one so far is flawless. I got 75 rounds through it without one single hiccup. Okay, with a good magazine, of course. But I'm going to chamber this just for curiosity to see how it feels. Okay. Okay, now a chamber. Put thumb safety on. Gun is now safe. There's one in the chamber. It felt really nice. It felt good, but I did feel a little vibration down here when it was chambering into the chamber. So that means it went in. When it went in like this. It went like this. You know what I mean? Now the Kimber, when I chamber the Kimber, it's like a slippery dick. That fucking thing, you can't even feel. You can't feel it in the frame when the round's projected into the chamber. You can't feel anything in the frame. That tells me it's chambering very, very smoothly, very, very smoothly. But this is chambering smooth too, but I can feel it chambering. So that means, you know, it needs to be breaking in more. This is brand new. Okay, now we're going to make it safe. Finger off the trigger at all times, man. Sorry, ran out of batteries. See now this camera I got, this new camera, it's the only thing I don't like about it, is it takes AA batteries. My other camera had an internal rechargeable battery. So we'll see. But if the picture's really nice, then I don't care. I'll put 1,000,000 batteries in it, I don't care. Oops, fuck. Anyway. Where was I? Okay. I safely removed the live round, and this chamber's pretty nicely. 100% smooth. Not yet. Not yet, but it chambers very nicely. Little trigger pull information. Oh no, we already did that. I don't know if I did that. See, what happens is I make videos and then I do it over again, and then I forget if I said it or not. So I'm going to say it again. One guy was asking me about trigger pull control. Well, when you do slow one at a time trigger shooting, what you do is you take up the slack in the trigger till it stops, okay? And then it's going to nudge a little bit more before the hammer goes. Now I'm going to wait for it to nudge. Okay, it nudged. Now I'm going to take aim. Okay, you want it, all that travel time. You don't have to worry about that as you're shooting. You got to cut all that out. Then concentrate, aim, pull the trigger. I'm talking about beginner shooters. You know what I mean? It's a good way to start and get your good technique down. Okay, ammunition. Pete, I know you don't. They said I know you don't like hollow points in your 1911s. So what do you use? And I told them I use filled hollow points, and then they asked me what's filled hollow points. Well, they're not called filled hollow points. It's what I call them. It's these. They're hollow points, and they're filled with like some kind of Teflon material, so it feeds like a full metal jacket this way, because 1911s are designed for ball ammo. Even though they do shoot hollow points, the new ones shoot hollow points well, I don't trust it. I'll use ball ammo or filled hollow points right here, 165 grain, and anybody can get them. Okay, I'll show you what they are. This is just a video because I want to test my camera out. That's why it ain't real interesting. But I try to make it a little interesting for you. Here it is, the filled hollow points. It's called Powerball. Self-defense ammunition. That's what you want to use in a 1911. They're very expensive. Where the hell's the price? I don't know. That's what I use. And for my modern 45s, like a Glock 30 or an HK 45 or a Glock 21, I use Remington Golden Saber hollow point jacketed, high performance. They're real reasonable too. See how nice and round they are? They're not that crayon shape, and they have that little twist cuts in it to help it spin through the rifling. These are cool, and they're not that much money. I don't think these are that much money. I think they're 25 bucks. Yeah, 27 bucks. For self-defense ammo, chances are you're never going to use it. So that's the ammo I use. I use that kind. And remember, I use, this kind. Federal law enforcement. This is 165 grain. This is 40 caliber ammunition. I use this in my Glock 27 and my Springfield XD. That's what I use in that. These I don't like. This is when I first started buying guns. That's how long I had this ammunition. You can see it's old. But see how they're shaped? I don't like them. If you have them and you shoot them all the time and you don't have problems with them, good for you. Don't, but I just don't like the way they're shaped. It's just not the way, it don't make me comfortable. A revolver, I guess it don't matter, but, well, semi-automatic it does. Alright, let me know how the picture looks, man. See ya.